Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, I hope y'all liked the last podcast, but still, I hope you're having a blessed morning, afternoon. I don't know when you're gonna listen to this, right? Well, I don't care if you listen to it on A-Track. Thanks for giving me a shot, man. Just turn it up for me. During the last podcast, I was actually having a conversation with my man, my new friend out of Dallas, Texas. His name is Duke. And Duke was I told him about the topic of the Dress to Impress, so I can do this recording. But so he had his point of view. He said he was always told when he go for interviews or anything important, big gatherings or anything like that, man, he said he he irons his pants and put the crease down the middle and the folds and everything else that comes with it, man. You dress to the T, man. Show people what you who you are, And he said he knows some younger guys too that basically just do not believe in having dress clothes. Like they have this feel of it's a sellout type of thing. Like it's not you. Like they just want to be them and super relaxed when they do their jobs or interviews or trying to impress people, whatever it is. Dude feels like they have fallen for this facade that the big millionaire guys give off, where you can just do important things with a beat up t-shirt on and some ripped up jeans and you're still a millionaire, but that pretty much doesn't work for everybody. So we was on the same path with that, but I gotta switch up the topic a little bit. This one not gonna be too happy. It's not I guess it can be sad, but there's a topic I guess he brought to my attention. He said he really wanted me to talk about it because it's a lot going on down there in Texas, man. So I said, okay, what you want to talk about, right? So he wants to talk about the trafficking of human beings. I said, whoa, man, that's a little deep, man. Like, So we talked about it. Nice little conversation. So then, as some pointers that he told me to talk, he wanted me to touch base on, or that he basically was just informing me, other numbers and the different places to look at. That it was like I think in Houston, it's like a hub for trafficking. Sex trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking. Anybody that doesn't know what trafficking was when I say they're not trafficked. And I said, man, after I got off the our conversation, I said, man, let me look a little bit into this, right? So I started with my hometown, Washington D.C., because I just wanted to see what type of numbers I'll get. And I think DC's numbers is pretty low on the missing people and everything. In terms of the whole, United States. But I think it's up to like 2,500 people go missing or something like that. And they're like one of the top places of finding people. So if it's 2,500 people that go missing, they find 2,400, 450 or something. Like it's something, they do pretty much do a great job at actually trying to go out and find people and having people return and things like that. And I think a lot of times here, it'd be a lot of people like get mad. Their parents run away right quick, or older folks didn't walk off and they got to go find them. It's a lot of them type of situations. Unless I'm just not informed on it. There's not a lot of like the trafficking stuff going on here, but I know we had some situation where I think the girl's last name was Rudd. I think it was Melissa Rudd, the little girl that went missing because of her it was something with her mother and some guy, and the guy killed himself, and the little girl was never found. And, it's a different thing. We have situations, but it's not like we have some big trafficking hub going on here. So I will say that, they do a good job here. So I had to look at that first, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be talking about somewhere else, and basically my hometown is just trash when it comes to that. So I was like, oh, okay, let me look at that. And nowhere faster am I saying that's good, because missing people is bad, right? There's no way around that. But let me get into it, right? So basically, there's been a lot of things going on, and as me and Duke had a conversation. From Georgia to Texas, there's just people that's been found in random places, right? So, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was basically, it basically was a story of, I think a couple months back, where a 18-wheeler was driving. And the back tail light was out, and the police officer pulled the 18-wheeler over. And as he pulls the 18-wheeler over, they do their little, you gotta touch everything, all the stuff that they got going on. And for some reason, the cop becomes suspicious of what the guy got in the car, because I guess the way he was acting and everything. And they check the back of the truck, and there's 39 people in the back of this truck. Wow, right? And I believe that was Georgia? Yeah, I believe that one was Georgia. I don't want to say Atlanta or any other place, because I don't want to put my stamp on it. But I know it was in Georgia, right? And then then I hear about Houston. I'm gonna get on that in a second. But as I'm doing this research, I'm like, man, there's a lot going on, because I'm not really familiar with the trafficking and the sex trafficking and everything that comes with that. I try to, it's one of the things where you hear about it, but you because it's not really in your face like that. You don't really, I guess you don't really feel it, right? Because I don't see people getting snatched off the middle of the street like in some movie or something. So you don't really see it, right? So it is kind of weird reading this. According to CBS News, the article that I read, right? It's about the U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals in Georgia found 39 missing children in a 2-week operation back in August of this year. 39 missing children. What is this, October? Wow, right? So they have this operation that goes on around the U.S., and it's called the Operation Not Forgotten. And basically, I'm going to read what that is, right? It's an operation named Operation Not Forgotten. The U.S. Marshal Service Missing Child Unit and the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, along with state and local police, have teamed up to bring children back home. So it's basically a task force that goes around, and they go around state to state, and they get involved with local police officers, things like that, to find anybody doing any suspicious activity and find these kids and bring them back home. Which is a wonderful thing, because it just bothers me that there's people that really are involved in this type of stuff. And they're in your inner cities, and they're in your suburbs, and they're everywhere, and they're involved in it. Look at this. The Department of Health and Human Services estimates that 50,000 people from various countries are trafficked into Texas every year. 50,000 people. Like, that is crazy. That's just wild, man. 50,000 people, man. I don't even, what is that? I don't even know how many people a football stadium holds, man. I don't know. Is that half a football stadium? I don't even know, right? So then I kept going, right? And it says, check this out. In 2016, more than 300,000 people were victims of human trafficking in the Lone Star State alone. 300,000 people. Look at this. Out of the 300,000 people, 234,000 were adults subject to human labor trafficking. I guess AKA kind of slavery, working for free. 80,000 were minors and youth subjected to sex trafficking. 80,000 kids. Can you imagine like how many? That means that is a lot of people being moved without nobody noticing, or are we noticing it and just don't recognize it? So as Duke told me, it's just not Houston and a different place. He said, look at something at San Antonio, right? Basically, July 7th, the BPA, which is the Border Patrol agents, they found 72 undocumented immigrants locked inside a semi-truck trailer. It says the 72 people were from Mexico, Ecuador, Guatemala, and El Salvador. That's 72 people that you stole, undocumented, that that barely, probably all these different languages, probably can't even really communicate with each other. I guess they all speak Spanish. They might be able to communicate, but it'll still be hard for them to understand if they got snatched out of a whole country and brought over here to be taken advantage of. And it just lets you know that when you look at that, it just lets you know that some people in this world still basically believe in slavery and free labor and molesting kids and raping women, all types of stuff. They function with this type of stuff. So that lets you know that there are just some evil people out here that just want to take advantage and come up off of other people. And the sad part about it, there are some in-between people who may not agree with what what people at the end game is going to do, but because they can profit off of it, get a little money because everybody is for profit, they operate in it. For example, you have truck drivers that are getting major charges of this stuff because they are just trying to get a payout. Because their truck driver industry is getting slow and they can't drive these miles no more. The truck maintenance is too expensive. They're about to lose everything. And some people come up to them and say, hey, to drive from, Georgia to San Antonio, I will pay you $10,000. The green light goes off and they say, hey, I don't care what you put in the back of that, I'll take that drive. And these people put these people in the back of this trailer. They might already have the trailer, right? Have the trailer, people in the back of this trailer. They done beat and did all types of things to these people, so they are afraid for their lives. They won't make a sound. They're in the back of these trailers and they're freezing halfway to death. They're burning up because it's extremely hot. This is depending on where you're going. And the drivers never really try to look back there to see what's in there. They just trying to go from A to B to get this money, and I'm minding my business. And when they get caught, they have violated a federal crime, which they're going to jail forever, just trying to get a little bit of money. It's just wild, man. It's just wild how many people wind up being involved in that type of stuff. It might be because they got to take these people somewhere, right? Where do you let off a 18-wheeler when people all of a sudden getting out the back of it and nobody notices it? But they got to be, I guess, some big farm or somewhere, right? Somewhere with some land. You notice all these people getting off there, and then you don't notice these people just working and doing all types of stuff. Nobody notices this type of stuff. or it's because they benefit in some type of way and they just won't say anything. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like I didn't want this to be a sad type of conversation or nothing like that, but it just had to be had. I mean, I can't wait to see y'all, hear y'all feedback on it, because it's just conversation. I hope I didn't do it too sad. I don't want. I like my people to be happy and have good days and everything, and tune in, and it's up tempo and all that. But sometimes you just got to talk about some things, right? So I don't know, like. These days and times where everybody's so free and out there and kids are just trying to be grown, and you got some child's mothers that like to put makeup on young girls and all these things, right? How do you identify that something ain't right? Unless it happens blatantly in your face, some grown man just try to, date a young girl or something. Obviously we know that part, right? But how do you know when something going on and they trying to like play it off? Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, when something inappropriate may be happening, but you just can't pinpoint it. That you possibly may need to call the authorities or something like that, and you just don't recognize it. You don't know how to recognize, like, is that your place? Is that not your place? Should you ignore it? Should you mind your business? I don't know. You guys tell me what y'all think. I'm going to try to post something that, goes along with this. I'm going to tweet it. I'm going to do everything, right? So, IG, 1,000 questions, and then with the Z, not the S. ABMORE23@gmail.com. Email and Twitter is 1,000 questions with the Z. Same as the IG. So, yeah, y'all hit me up on any of these platforms that allow y'all to message me. I get those too. So, yeah, just let me know what y'all think about this. And this one kind of took me by storm. I just ain't know you had places in the U.S. where it was like a hub for this stuff. And authorities kind of know it, so they're kind of looking for it, right? I was thinking like they had to like be really sneaky and move through all the place. I didn't think it was just like in your face right there. This is the place where you just, you would see all this. Like, man, crazy, man. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna end this one. Still, even though different type of conversation, I still want y'all to have a blessed one. I hope you're entertained. I hope you were some type of entertained with this and not sad and ruined your day. I hope I ain't do that. And y'all have a good one, right? All right, talk to y'all tomorrow.